This is a serious video and it might come off as like cheerful because that's just like my personality, but I want to be serious about it. So if I'm like smiling, that's just how I talk. Would you let one person be destroyed to save thousands of people? Or would you let like thousands of people die just to save one person? Would you even trust someone who gives their opinion on a video that they haven't even seen? A few weeks ago, I posted a heavily researched video that has almost 100% likes and mostly positive comments. The main issue that I will be addressing is that I called a man that's wearing the wrong size dress ugly in the thumbnail, even though they consented to this. Redditors are self-projecting that I called them ugly. Please watch this full video before commenting. Most of you guys are probably really smart anyways, and you don't even have to be told that. But the information in that video is very positive with no defamatory or negative language. At the very start, I give a disclaimer that is all subjective and based on what people think look good. Wear whatever you want, I don't care. But your quality of life could be better if you look good and feel good. I know with 100% certainty that anybody can pass if they just dress appropriately. This video has helped thousands of people and will continue to help thousands of more people as well. I have changed transphobic people's minds and cured people's dysphoria, something that HRT, doctors, and therapists couldn't do for these people. The man in the thumbnail identifies as a man. People are upset on behalf of that guy. The picture is from a 2013 blog called Men Wearing Their Girlfriend's Clothes, Changes in Heterosexual Relationships. The blogger and that man understood that the assignment was to not look good. This dude has consented to have his picture online, documented, and used. People that make YouTube thumbnails will Google assets to use. This is industry standard and my legal and moral fair use of it. Even though the picture is not copyrighted, I'm still treating it with the respect as if it was copyrighted. Purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, including multiple copies for classroom use, scholarship, or research is not an infringement of copyright. This video is under educational research as categorized by YouTube. All the revenue goes to charity, and I post all my charity updates on the YouTube community tab. I make zero money off of this. So the individual and the picture are not maliciously used. In fact, it's appropriately being used. No issues with the man. The other individual in the picture is Reddit user XXEV Evelyn. They dress so freaking good. I love them so much. They actually understand like clothing concepts that it would require like a university degree to understand, but they just understand it. Even though they publicly uploaded a picture for the public to consume, they did not like the fact that it was publicly used in a thumbnail. That might be a little bit confusing. So, I sent them a Reddit message. I'm truly sorry for using your public photo without permission in one of my YouTube video thumbnails. My actions were weird and cringeworthy, and I acknowledge the mistake. There was no use of defamatory language, but I understand how inappropriate it was, or I was. I sincerely apologize for any discomfort caused. They later said, "Thank you for using me as one of your positive examples." XXEV Evelyn is so freaking wonderful. And they like my work. Everything they do is just so freaking amazing. They are like peak human. I love them. Here's the full picture that they uploaded that I use. And here's my version of it. I added extra background that didn't exist in the original picture and a few other tweaks. So I apologize for using their public-facing photo in a cringeworthy way and not asking for permission. That's not okay. Overall, that video has been extremely helpful with almost 100% likes and like almost no bad comments. The bad comments are people being transphobic towards me, religious people threatening to take my life away, and now trans people think calling a consenting man ugly is a little too far. There are over 2,000 people on that subreddit that hate me based off of misinformation. Most of them haven't even seen the video, and they just let people feed them thoughts. Bluefish Egg edited their comment and it says, "The video was good." Then they crossed out a ton of misinformation that they heard, and then they figured out like it was fake. Then it says, "Edit, after watching it again, I realized I was spreading fake news. I blame it on a while ago and reading Reddit while watching the video." They understand that they messed up, and just like everybody in this subreddit. It's upsetting that thousands of people will believe misinformation without evidence. These trans people have the same informational grabbing skills as like transphobic hate criming individuals. It's like two sides of the same coin. They're the same. They spread something they were told to spread without actually seeing or understanding it. Or they see something out of context and they just keep spreading that. Most of the people haven't even watched the video, but the ones that have, they all 100% agree with me. This video has actually changed so many lives. I get DMs and comments on all the positive experiences that people have had after they've learned how to dress. I called a consenting person ugly, and people disliked it because they are self-projecting. I can't control the self-projection, but I can provide free, digestible content to anybody that doesn't feel okay, based on actual research. My intention was to never hurt anyone, so I will apologize for making someone self-insert themselves into a painful situation. That feels bad. I'm trans, all my friends are trans, and 99% of people start off as not passing when you're trans. There's no advice to help people physically pass. However, I have the research and the knowledge gap to fill it in. There's no such thing as a magical pill or surgery, which is good because then anybody can pass, but also bad because then there's no shortcuts. I want to make it my life's mission to help people dress well because it's probably the most important thing in their life. It's what everybody sees to determine your gender and how people will treat you in public. It literally determines your quality of life. The quality of your life will increase if you look good and feel good. And I know for a fact, anyone can pass if they do all the right things. You don't need freaking surgeries or a magical pill. You just have to be able to understand what your body looks like and complement it. Even if you had $1 million, would you magically know how to dress yourself? Chris from Mr. Beast has a net worth of $2 to $5 million, but still struggles to find something good to wear. Money doesn't matter. What matters is what you know. I'm making a video regarding that topic. I've briefly helped Chris out, and I'm just waiting on the editor to edit a couple of videos. The only way to learn how to pass is by watching my videos and probably some like voice lessons. I have more videos already recorded, but again, I'm just waiting on the editor, and I don't want to rush him. It's my life's mission to cure the world of dysphoria. The healing process can be sore and painful. I've been there, but once it's fully healed, it is freaking worth it. I'm like a doctor feeding you yucky, tasty medicine, but it's like life-saving medicine. It might taste yucky if you don't like the flavor of cherry, but it will literally save your life. I can make anybody pass, and I believe anybody can learn to pass. Similar to the trolley problem, my thought process was calling one consenting person ugly, and I can save thousands of trans people, so I took the chance. The comments and the feedback have shown that the video is outstanding. Helpful for cis people, even cis men, gender non-conforming, and trans people. Zero real complaints regarding the information. I will continue to post videos for people of different body shapes and different circumstances so we can all be living our best life. I don't even profit off this. All the revenue on this channel goes to charity. And another thing, I call myself a femboy because I'm part of the femboy culture. I grew up dressed up as one, I identified as one, and I still associate with all the things having to do with femboy culture. Like the fashion, the memes, the music, the online forums, the coding, gaming, everything that's to do with online with like femboy stuff. I'm a femboy, and I'm a trans woman, and I'm not gonna allow anybody to tell me I'm not a femboy or not a woman. Femboy is a culture that anybody can be in. The issue is when people call other people a femboy, egg, or trans against their will. Reddit is the cancer of humanity. This lovely trans person is stuck in boy mode. I think they look great and they have so much freaking potential. And they're looking for advice on what they can improve. But they only get useless comments like, "You're getting there," or "You look trans, attractive, but definitely not female." These are the only two types of Redditors. Lots of people are asking for help, but nobody has answers except for me. I am becoming one of the biggest transgender trans activists right now. My theory on why Reddit is so bad for trans people right now is because nobody helps each other. They all hug box, which means they approve of everything and anything, even if it looks bad. I think there's a way to be gentle and helpful towards people, which is something that every single person, including me, needs to be better at. Our community has trauma and insecurities on this ugly issue. I have to be able to work on this sensitive area in order to heal it. I can cure anyone's dysphoria. I'm the only one solving this issue. I know anyone can be passing. I can make your dreams come true. I will help every single person have a better life. I didn't want to say this out loud because it's still kind of a secret. I'm working on some really big project stuff that will have free resources based on stuff that actually works. I don't care if I go bankrupt and kill myself because I've decided to take on this challenge. I don't even profit off of this. I donate all the revenue to charity. And on top of that, I have to pay people like artists, lawyers, devs, other workers, writers, and designers. I lose so much money trying to help everyone. I already know that I've helped thousands of people, and I know I can help millions of other people over time. So I will apologize for making people self-insert themselves into a painful situation. I will proceed to cure everyone's dysphoria. If you see someone say negative things about me, please correct them. Your life will get better because I know how. I will teach you. And we have to look out for each other. I genuinely care about this issue more than anyone else, and I have the tools to make it happen. Again, I don't profit off this. I have nothing to gain off this. I'll get a couple of likes, but what's that gonna do? If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me directly. Your voice matters. Moving forward, as usual, I will be careful in selecting and using content, making sure it represents the community in the best light possible. I forgive this subreddit, and I hope the people there see this video, and I hope to see you guys thriving. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate your patience and understanding. Again, if you see someone saying negative things about me, please correct them. Go to the subreddit link down below and help me out. Never forget that I deeply care about you, the viewer, in this issue. And I'm here to remind you that you have so much potential. Everyone has potential. It's crazy when I see someone and they don't know what to do. You just have to understand your body shape. And it's so easy. You just gotta figure that out. I've seen it thousands of times. It doesn't matter what your situation is. Things can only get better if you trust my process. Thank you.